Welcome back to Talk That Talk with Meesh and Jay. I'm Meesh. To the left of me is my bro, Jay. Look, if you are new here, please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you are true here, you already know what to do. Get your smokes, get your drinks, but make sure you've liked, comment, and subscribed. Your ass should already be
subscribed.
All right. Y'all should already know. Look, we need 1,000 subscribers. So please, if you're coming here for the first time, make sure you like the video. If you loving the content, if you get a laugh, whatever the situation, if you're getting educated, like it for the algorithm. Let them know we're here. And also subscribe to join the Good People's Club. We're welcoming people in constantly. We want to thank everybody who has been here with us whole time, holding us down, returning, watching our channel, watching our content. And anybody who's new, like I said, you're welcome to join, all right? We're building. We're a new channel. We're building. So please stick with us. We're a Trending Topics channel. If you don't like a topic today, you like a topic tomorrow. That's just how we roll. But real news from real people.
That's right.
All right?
Definitely going to be real. You don't know what I'm going to say.
No, at all. We don't. He always got some shit. Yeah. So, so 1,000 subscribers is our goal, y'all. So please help us out. Look out for a brother. Look out for a sister. Okay. Mm-hmm. Bro. John Amos. He passed away.
Oh yeah, I've blown about that. But
yeah, rip John Amos. Good times.
But you did, you know he been passed away though.
Huh?
Yeah, he actually passed away in August.
Oh, and it's just coming out?
And it's just coming out. He already been cremated and everything.
What?
And they just held it in that long.
Wow.
He passed the same week. The same week as my man Darth Vader.
Oh, are you sitting? They just ain't come out and say anything.
Yeah, they ain't say nothing. Yeah,
man.
But now don't get me wrong. I thought I seen it. If some people did, it slipped. Depending on where you were or where you are in the algorithm, I thought I saw it.
Yeah.
But it just came out today.
Yeah, I'm just seeing people just speak about it like, this week.
Yesterday. Yeah. Or whatever day, the day before yesterday they put it out.
I just happened to, so I'm like, okay, damn.
I think it was like August 22nd.
Yeah, I was looking for calls, but nobody said anything yet. Did you hear anything about what happened? Like,
I mean, it said natural death, but, he been going through some stuff with the family,
of course. And he's 84. He was 84. He was. I heard his son. He had some issues with his son, I believe, because I know I follow these guys.
Elderly abuse.
Oh yeah. Okay. Wow.
Yeah, August 21st, 2024.
Yeah. Okay. Dang, that was okay. That was a while back.
Mm-hmm. More than a month ago.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. So they just kept it to themselves.
Kept it under wraps.
Maybe because they wanted peace. So they know how the internet could be. I get it.
It said the Los Angeles County Medical Examiner Office has confirmed good times and roots. He was the older
Kunta
Kinte.
That's right.
John Amos died of congestive heart failure.
Oh, okay. Congestive heart failure.
At 84 years old.
Yeah, see?
And it was announced yesterday, October 1st. What's today?
So does that mean he had a heart attack?
Yeah.
Okay, I figured. So I was just, medical terms, y'all, medical terms. Because I was just about to say, put it in the comments if y'all know what happened to your boy. You know what I'm saying? But definitely have been a staple of of the entertainment industry since good times, since Roots.
I love some good times.
I seen him all my life.
He didn't remind me, I know not for you, but for me, he reminded me of Pops. That's how Pops was kind of in his early days with us. You know what I mean? And the family. That's he was hardcore like that. Right. So, yeah. He reminded me of that a little bit. Right. And through Coming to America. Yep, Coming to America. I just seen him on something recently that he did a small part in. Moms was watching. I forgot what it was, but he was in so many movies. So, man, shouts out to your boy. Rest in peace, John Amos. I had to make sure I throw that out there. I be trying to make sure we keep up and since it's been a lot of deaths lately. A lot of great people went down. Yeah, a lot of greats, man. People just going out of here left and right. So we just want to pay our respects and homage to him. Okay.
All right. Anything else you want to add to the table, bro, before we get started?
Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah,
yep.
I got it all out in the last
I got
episode.
it all out, man. I got the last episode.
Oh, God.
Watch that last episode. You want to see me ask a wild question because I was curious.
Yeah, that question was wild, but it wasn't that wild.
I mean,
because,
do you have any more to say about that? Give them the context of what.
So the context of what we were talking about, y'all, in our in episode 111. So please, if y'all interested, please check it out. But he was wondering how could he basically seen a stud on YouTube, right? Yeah, and she basically got a YouTube channel. Basically, it seems like she's documenting how she went from a stud to back to a feminine woman, and married a man, and now is having a baby,
and got kids,
and got children now. And so he was just wondering, like, how could that happen, or how does that happen? Was she truly a lesbian or stud the whole time, or so he wanted to know the ins and outs and intricacies of that. And initially what I told him was that women's sexuality, I feel, is very fluid, and it all depends on where she is within herself emotionally. So some women just want to sleep with the man, but feels like emotionally she cannot connect to a man. So I feel like it's different things. Like I said, I have a very mature perspective because I'm way older.
And I also think that she, I believe, because you mentioned this other girl, and she's a Christian.
Jackie Hill
Christian,
Perry.
right?
Yeah.
And I think this girl, she's a Christian too.
Yeah.
And I think that might have took
a lot of, and that too. That's what I forgot to mention in the last episode, that a lot of times, a lot of the women leave the lifestyle because, of course, in the Bible, it's a abomination, or it's a sin. So, of course, a lot of people don't want to, once they convict themselves to God, they're like, well, I got to, that's one of the things that they feel they have to change. So they do, and it's nothing wrong with that. I think everybody should live their lives and they have their own relationship with God. And if you're with your relationship with God, if God calls you and convicts you to leave the lifestyle, then leave the lifestyle. You see what I'm saying? Nothing wrong with it. That's how I see it. I have a mature perspective. Everybody's relationship with God is different, I feel personally, but hey, God,
and you shouldn't be judged by it at all.
Oh no, not at all. But people will get judged.
Oh yeah, but
people do get judged.
Don't worry about what people think. Do what's best for you.
But I think it's really, I think as a stud, we actually have the worst end of the stick when it comes to sexuality. Only because it's like, we are judged by how we dress and how we look. So if we ever do change that one day, all you're going to get is questions.
Oh, most definitely.
All you're going to get is why you do this, why you do that, or if you wanted to have a baby, then it's like you
wasted all that time and all this stuff like that.
It's a lot of questions and conversations. So a lot of women, they are scared to go back into a straight lifestyle, even if they wanted to, because they're afraid of what they've already got a gay friend group, and what their friend group still want them around. Are they going to be accepted there?
Right.
What is everybody going to say? And then there's that's not always everybody's case, y'all. Just saying, it's not everybody's case. But I think when it comes to God, you shouldn't worry about it. As long as you're doing what makes you happy and what you're called to do. And if you're no longer called to be that, then don't be that. And if that's who you are in your soul, then be who you are in your soul. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I feel. I feel like everybody changes. It's called changing and evolving. So people change and evolve. Some people stay the same and some people change. That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So that was the gist of our conversation.
She was a very pretty girl. And I was looking at her like, in a way I could see her stud side, but in a way I'm like, well, you too pretty to be a stud, so you actually for me, I'm thinking you tried to try hard.
And that's a wrong thing to say, that somebody's too pretty to be a stud, because just because a woman is attracted to other women does not mean she has to be ugly to do so.
But, I get that. I get that, but it's the thing that society put out there where studs, and it's not as pretty as and that's why I asked you about what's the difference between a lesbian, because I don't know, lesbian and stud, because me, when I'm looking at it, I'm just telling you.
A stud is very pretty. The issue is that with a stud, they're not dressing themselves up a lot. There's some studs who do, but they're not wearing makeup and they're not wearing like feminine clothing. They're not showing their bodies and all that, and wearing weave. Right. And so in today's society standards, wearing weave, wearing makeup, all that stuff makes you more beautiful than anybody else. But really, makeup is, I'm sorry to say, for you out watching this, it's okay, but it's witchcraft. So if women, it is. So if women, because if you've ever seen a woman who looked totally different once she took her makeup off. Totally different.
Yeah, most definitely.
But a stud looks like how she looked outside of wearing the makeup. If she took the masculine clothes off. If femmes 100% took their makeup off and never wore makeup, a lot of y'all be looking at them like, damn, that joint was not looking the way I thought she looked. Dead ass. Natural faces, studs, that's where studs have it at. A lot of studs are way more beautiful than a lot of femmes.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's just that they are not doing all the enhancements that make men look at them and say, oh shit, yeah, she whatever. But really a lot that shit be a lie. That weave, that makeup, them lashes, all that shit you pump up and all that BBLs, lies.
Yeah, cause see, so I'm just saying. Now I get that.
Yeah.
Back in the day, when I guess my age group or whatever, when we saw studs, stud meant that they didn't look too good.
Right.
But after a certain amount of time, after a while, those studs started to look good. Like they started
because you know
like,
why? Oh, because they was
not though. I'm talking about not though.
Because they was
those studs was harder. But I'm talking about as time went on, the women that turned into studs started to look.
They were softer.
Yeah, and it's pretty.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know.
Yeah,
and you looking at them like.
Yeah, because because studs are. You have a. Yeah, I'm sorry for this term. I'm not supposed to say it, but you got dyke. And then you got a stud.
Yeah.
Or what they call bull daggers.
Yeah.
So, we going deep into we have bull daggers and butches. So, when you have that, then the bull daggers, they don't take much care of themselves. They want to be a man. That's the thing. Their mindset is man. So, when you tell your mind, I'm a man.
Manipulate your mind.
Yeah, then that's when you have that more, you're not as clean. This one I heard. I don't know, because I've always been a stud. So, I don't know what you're not as clean. You don't shave your underarms, your pitch. You don't,
disgusting.
you're not caring about your grooming, whatever. You don't care what you wear.
Right.
But then when a stud, it's more like a lot of them, they go into the prettier side. A lot of them will make sure their hair is neat, keep groomed, do they nails. Like me, I get manicures and get my toes done. I shave my legs. I shave my underarms. How it works out. So it just depends. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they're a lot different. And I think, to be honest with you, I know a lot of y'all might not be educated on any of this.
I'm definitely not.
Okay, but I think as time goes on, I'm seeing the younger generation of studs, like the ones who now, because I'm in my 30s, there's ones who are literally 18 and 19 right now.
I know.
They are much more feminine than we were.
I see it.
Yeah.
When I go to these football games, like I go to the football game stuff, and you can see them in the stands, and they stud, but they pretty little girls. You know what I mean? I'm like,
they're much more.
I'm like, y'all know better than that.
Yeah,
you know
they're much more feminine acting than we were back then. But I think it's because that little has gone. It was a thing where you had to be that way, as opposed to now people just being who they are and not saying, oh, I gotta be like the older, because the older generation of dykes wouldn't have it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But so now trying to follow the older generation of lesbians, you trying to be like them, but then once you get out of it and realize, no, I could be pretty, I could still be in my masculine energy, but I could still wear what I want to wear, and still be pretty. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we done diluted. It's a conversation. It's a whole conversation, y'all. So if y'all learned
maybe
anything,
one day we'll just have that subject and
we'll have that conversation.
Yeah.
But y'all look, if y'all stayed this long, we're about to get into the real topic. So just like, sub. Sorry about that. But yeah, so we jumping into the Eastern Port strike again. Jay and I have already reported on this. Yep. So go back to episode 110. Episode 110, we talk about before the port strike even happened, before we even knew it was going to go down. But it's going down. We're in day 2 of the strike. And yeah, shit is looking like it's getting a little bit real. It's only day 2 right now. Now, what I do know is I found that they actually offered them a 50% raise, right? And they offered them some additions to their retirement package, but the automation thing, meaning the AI taking their jobs, they're trying to keep that. And so therefore, with those terms being stated, the union was like, no, absolutely not. We still striking. So we're still in the same boat right now, racking up money. They say it's going to be about $6 million a day. Everything is being blocked. produce and food is not really going to come in as fast as it was, if at all, depending on what port we're talking about. Yeah, then I heard people was kind of panic buying a little bit.
Yeah, running out of Costco, looking little light in Costco.
Yeah. Look, and you know, Costco, they should have all the stuff.
Man, I should have known when you brought it up. Now, like, yeah. I should have known any little thing like hurricane, any little thing. Bama's panic buying, and they go into the stores and they just grabbing stuff just to grab it, the hoard.
Right.
And I think that's what they doing. Hopefully, it don't last too long.
I hope it doesn't either, but honestly, I'm really truly not convinced. A little bit, only because they were already offered, because they want 77%, y'all, and they offered them 50%, which it is shy about what? Like, that's like about 25-ish, 20 something percent. Y'all don't get me on my math, okay? That's just off the top of my dome, right? But they're short. They short. They a bit short. But they said, and that's over a 6-year span, that they want 77%, and they only offered them 50%, and they said that was not enough. So now what the news is telling you is we don't know what else they want to do. We don't know what else to do now. And now that y'all turned down 50%, this was our negotiation. We don't want to do anything else. What do we say to that? You see what I'm saying? Because now what that means is y'all on deadlock. Yeah. So y'all saying keep on striking, okay? And not only keep on striking, but now they thinking more and more every day how they want to get them damn robots up in that joint, because they like, we don't want to deal with these people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of rough, y'all. That's rough. I don't really know what to say about that, but what I can say is I don't blame people for going out and buying things, because I even went out, me and my wife, we went out and we actually got a few things that we knew we was going to need essentials, so that just in case we do go to these stores in a month and there's barely anything in there, we've already kind of stocked up so we can just kind of grab, essentials. But I feel like that's a bit selfish. If y'all know that we gonna need to stretch shit, why go in there and hoard and go ahead and take
it ain't be nothing.
10 cases of toilet paper, and then because y'all know y'all don't need 10 cases.
Yeah, and there's families out there with kids and stuff like that. You ain't thinking about the kids. Yeah, and you taking everything.
Yeah, because it's you taking everything. It's medications. Okay, y'all. Oh, I heard. Another thing that was a little bit devastating for me to hear was that another thing that was gonna come through the port was going to be rejection medications. For people who've had kidney transplants, liver transplants, and you need a pill, or I don't know if it's pill, I don't know what it is, but I do know it's a medication to make sure that whatever that organ is that they gave you does not reject. Now, what if a person runs out of that and then it's time for them to get it? And they're like, oh, we're not going to get no more in stock till after strike is over. Yo, something could happen to that person. Yep. So this is a serious deal here. And, so, I don't know if they're even going to come to a real serious conclusion. And then where is Biden and Kamala
and what are
coming
they saying?
in? They haven't said anything. They're staying out of it right now, from what I'm understanding. They're not saying a peep. They ain't open their mouth, said not one thing. And that's a concern for me, because I'm like, y'all know what this is about to do to the economy if these people say I'm a strike for a month. We just talking about a month here. Even though I don't think it's going to last a month. But let's say it do. Let's flirt with the entertainment of it does. That's our gas. That's no fresh food, meaning no green peppers, red peppers, bananas, onions, anything you basically fresh that you need to make actually quality meals. Everybody gonna be stuck on processed stuff, and that's if the shelves ain't already taken already. We gonna be eating noodles and hamburger helpers and stuff.
But all that sodium.
Yeah, man. Man, I ain't want to go back to that life. I don't want to go back to that life. And I know some people looking at me like, girl, I'm still doing that. It don't matter. If y'all are, it's cool, but I know I don't. You see what I'm saying? I should have some in there at least for emergencies, because it is food.
That's what I got. Emergency.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a bunch of canned food that I got that I said, nope, I'm not touching. And I never know when something going to jump off. I'm leaving that shit it's at the top of my cabinet. Leave it there. Fucking beef and potatoes, what they call that? Beef stew.
Yeah.
I got noodles. I had a little bit of everything. SpaghettiOs, even though the stuff I'm not just going to be eating. Right. I'm only eating in case something jumps off.
Right.
And I need to. You know what I mean? That's it.
Yeah, well, that's...
Or lights go out.
Yeah.
Anything happen, gas stove, just put it in there, heat
and
up.
I also suggest, too, and I agree, and I also suggest, too, y'all, and that's the benefit. A lot of y'all people sitting there talking about, I like electric stoves. Understand, when the lights go out or when get real, y'all gonna need them supplies. But if you have a gas stove, you ain't gonna need no electric. You can't heat nothing up unless you have the stuff. Now, some people got makeshift stuff they could do, DIY grills and stoves and shit. But understand, when y'all get these all electric homes, if that grid go down or any electricity goes out, you still be able to cook with a gas stove. So y'all keep that in mind, y'all people who I need an electric stove. Cause I go in places, we search for places. I'm like, I do not want no I'm staying away from electric stove as long as I can.
No, I don't want no electric stove, period.
Yeah, I don't either, but you know how they gonna do. Eventually they gonna switch over. Every place, this place is gonna stay with them, but they eventually gonna switch over. I'm sure.
That's one of the things I ask. So when I'm looking for a place, I like, what kind of stove you got?
Right, exactly.
Before
I see it too. Don't let me waste my time coming here and see some electric.
That's right.
Okay. Oh, real quick too. So at the Baltimore Port, there was a little bit of violence.
That's a shame.
I'm gonna play a little bit of that.
I saw my man was done in too.
I know, man. They said he got smacked with the hit. He gonna explain it. He sounded a little bit frazzled, y'all. So give him a break. But we gonna get into it.
We start the top of the hour this morning with a Fox 5 News alert. Thousands of dock workers are on strike, causing ports across the U.S. to close.
Yeah, in total, 36 ports shutting down, including the Port of Baltimore. Melanie Olenwick is there right now live, and she appears to be telling us since this morning that it's been heating up there, and it hasn't been a pleasant sight for many folks, especially the drivers coming in.
That's right. So for some people, I think it might have been a bit of a surprise. However, this has been in the news and it could be happening for a few weeks now. So you can see the picket lines behind me here. And this is the main entrance to the Port of Baltimore, the Dundalk Terminal. And you'll see they're walking around the picket lines in circles. Now, Baltimore police were here earlier reminding the picketers that they cannot block the entrance to the port. The longshoremen walked off the job at 12:01 a.m. There was confusion and anger as picketers initially tried to stop trucks from entering, and it did turn violent.
I come here for 7 years. I pull the trash and the debris out of here for the Port of Baltimore, and the officer told me to come back and go in there to get out of my way, and they attacked me and broke the windshield and serrated my face. Look at it.
Yeah, so his face didn't look too good. They smashed the windshield, and then I heard somebody got hit by a truck too.
Yeah, because they tried to block it, and the truck probably said, "Get out of my way," and kept going.
Man,
kept thinking that he gonna move out the way, like, clip.
Ooh, man,
terrible. Come on now. I mean, look, I love my job. I know I probably need extra, but I'm not going for no violence and getting hit or getting beat up by the police just because I need some little bit more money.
Right.
Now, I'm not doing it, but I understand.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think they have to stand for what they believe in, but I think they know the ramifications. They know they know how big this can get, and I think that's why they feel that they're going to get what they're asking for. But I feel like it's not a lot of people making that kind of money that y'all asking for, and you already know you trying to back them in the corner, boy. They going, but I'm not against it. Like I said, it's everybody's human right to stand up and advocate for themselves. But honestly, y'all know every day that they stay out there and strike, it's gonna hit our pockets. See, that's how United States work. Every time something happens, it's us that gotta pay for it. Mm-hmm. Every time. Watch this go 2, 3 days, 4 days. They say that's $6 million a day. That's extra taxes for us. Just saying. Cause how they gonna make that up? How did they make everything up?
Well, they ain't made nothing up because we in $1 trillion deficit.
That's true.
The debt. You know what I mean? So we ain't making nothing up for real.
I think that debt is just so impossible. Like, it's no way. But I'm like, all the money we get took. I mean, we get taxed and taxed on top of tax, though. Yeah. We get double, triple tax. Yeah. You know, we get taxed on our check. Then we go to the store. We get taxed on food. Then we buy any clothes. We get taxed. And then any little thing. We go online, buy some shit. We get taxed. Yep. Like,
car tax, pet tax.
Just tax.
Oh, just take it from you.
Just tax. Just taxed out the ass. Like, I mean, and I just feel like, damn, when you got one taxer where all that money going? Just saying. Where all that money going? What's happening? You know, so then like I said, this not even about the migrants, but I don't like hearing, oh, they getting $15,000 here and they getting free internet and free this and free Wi-Fi, all this other stuff I heard that these migrants is getting. Where is our free shit? We been living here. We was born here. Where is our free shit?
Working hard too.
Yeah, so I could see why the port workers want to do this. It's just tough. And I feel like all it's going to do, of course, it's going to make people more and more angry. But what I fear is if this goes on too long, how do we know that this won't turn more and more violent? Meaning that, oh, there's no milk on the shelves for people's children. Now what? You know what I'm saying? What about people's kids? What about diapers and different things for babies, you know? And I think once people start feeling helpless, like, man, I didn't go out, I didn't get a chance to go out and get what I need to get for my kid, or I didn't need to go out and get my grandma her diabetes medication. Now when I'm trying to get it, it's a backup, it's a wait, I can't get it. People gonna turn angry.
Almost definitely.
They're gonna go John Q on mofos. You feel me? Now you got to protect yourself. This is just a lot to me. This is a lot.
And the port workers, you also got to understand that y'all got families too, and it's affecting maybe not your immediate, but it's affecting your immediate and your other families, that your cousins, your grandma, the nephews, all them too.
Yeah. Everybody it's gonna touch everybody if this lasts too long. I think right now, it's okay. You know, give it may be tomorrow. Hopefully because I think what they're being forced to do is either come down to 50%, take what we give you, or y'all just assed out. So it's all about who gonna bend and who gonna break. But I know, just like I think I heard somebody say, they're not gonna, the corporation, meaning the NLA, whatever, whoever's supposed to be giving them this, they not fitting to lose no money.
Right.
They not. And they got all them workers, and you telling me everybody supposed to get a 77% raise over 6 years? I mean, do they have it? I'm pretty sure they do. But we talking about businessmen. The only way for them to stay rich is for them to undercut our ass. That's just the truth.
Right.
That's how the rich stay rich.
Yeah.
The rich stay rich by not giving you a damn dime. That's what
damn
it is.
Thing. That's
They'll
right.
toss you a little something to keep your mouth shut, but they damn sure ain't finna give you what they got. Absolutely not. So, I mean, and that's not cool, of course. I think with all the money, most of the richest rich people is in the world, that it could cure a lot of homelessness. It could get a lot of people out of debts. You know what I'm saying? I feel like United States, as good as they are, they should just wipe everybody debt for them. Everybody debt for them just one time. Yeah. Just once. Just give everybody a clean slate, man.
Please do that for me.
Yeah, give everybody a clean slate. Let everybody. Then if they jack it up again, sure.
Yeah,
fine.
then
you know, but just get that's what we could use. And that's what we could. You want loyalty? Do that. Just set everybody back to good standing for a change, and see where people choose to take it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Don't do us like that, but that's life, y'all. So we'll see. In turn, we're going to keep updated on this subject about the port strike. So y'all just, right now y'all still got time to get whatever scrap. So just go. If you ain't been to the store, get important things now, important stuff. Yeah. That you might need, medications. Wintertime coming around. Colds and sniffles going to start coming. Get some cough medicine.
I got mine on that.
Get some alcohol and some peroxides and things like that. Things you're going to need on emergency that you might not be able to get because medical supplies is on the list of things, right, that might not come in here if this stuff go too long, okay? Other than that, me and Jay need 1,000 subscribers. If you like this episode, if you enjoyed this episode, please, please, please like, comment, and subscribe. Most definitely subscribe. And join the Good People's Club. Yep. Subscribe for sure, because we need that. All right?
1,000 subscribers. That's what we're striving for.
Outside of that, I'm Meesh. To left me is my bro, Jay.
Yep.
We up out of here, y'all. Peace.